A tiered post-election audit requires jurisdictions to randomly select a fixed percentage of election units, precincts, polling locations, voting centers, etc., to audit based on a margin of victory. Unlike a fixed-rate post-election audit, a tiered post-election audit uses the margin of victory to determine how many precinct units to audit. For example, if the margin of victory is less than 1%, the percentage of precinct units to be audited is 10%. If the margin of victory is 5%, the percentage of precincts to be audited is 6%. All voter verifiable paper records for the selected units are counted by hand and compared to the official canvass. If the hand count differs from the official canvass, the election officials will be required to determine the error and, if warranted, draw an additional round of precinct units to the audit. Each precinct selected will be hand tabulated in accordance with the election agency procedures. Each bipartisan team will work on one precinct at a time. A tally sheet will be used to record vote totals. Each tally sheet contains separate areas for each ballot type category: Election Day, Absentee, Provisional, Post-Election Absentee, and Post-Election Day, and a separate area for total votes of the precinct. Each bipartisan team will first separate the ballot pages into separate piles, page 1, page 2, etc., and then hand count the total number of page 1s and record it into the tally sheet. Ballots for each category are stacked into individual piles for each candidate or issue response, as well as a pile for blank ballots and a pile for overvotes. The ballots from each stack are hand counted and the tabulation is recorded onto the tally sheet. A bipartisan supervisory team will compare the hand-counted tally sheet totals to the official election results, indicated on the report from the ballot tabulation software. If there is no difference between the hand count and the recorded electronic ballot summary, or combined electronic and hand-counted summary of the votes contained in the official certification results for the precinct selected for the audit, then the hand count portion of the audit is complete. If the totals do not match, a hand count of the ballots from the selected precincts will take place again. If after performing the hand count the totals still do not match, the selection of precincts should be expanded to include more precincts and another hand count performed, or consult with the election agency procedures and policies.